what the public was never told. This is the case of Susan Patrick, the 22 years college girl who was unalive for a crime she didn't commit. When this case was officially closed, the public was told very little. Most people accepted the explanation and moved on, assuming the investigation had been thorough. But behind that simple conclusion was a collection of details that never made it into the official story. Witnesses were interviewed early on. Some of them later claimed their statements didn't match what was recorded in the final report. Timelines shifted. Certain observations were shortened or left out entirely. A few witnesses said they saw her later than the time police claimed she had died. Others mentioned interactions that were never referenced again. Those inconsistencies were never addressed publicly. Evidence logs raised even more questions. Items that should have been documented in detail were listed vaguely. Times were missing. Some records appeared incomplete. And then there was the report that never surfaced. According to people familiar with the case, one key document was never released. No explanation was given for why it was withheld, or whether it even still existed. The absence of that report changed everything. In most investigations, documentation is the backbone of accountability. It allows independent review. It allows mistakes to be corrected. It allows the truth to be tested. Here, that opportunity never came. Despite these gaps, the case remained officially closed. No revisions were made. No clarifications issued. No public acknowledgement of the discrepancies. As time passed, interest faded. Media attention moved elsewhere. Without pressure, there was no incentive to reopen questions that were already labeled resolved. But unresolved details don't disappear just because a file is closed. For the family, each missing piece felt intentional. Each unanswered question felt heavier than the last. When evidence is incomplete, there are only two possibilities. Either the investigation failed, or the truth was inconvenient. And when the public never sees a full picture, it becomes impossible to know which one it was. Justice depends on transparency. Without it, all that remains is doubt.